Hello ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today we are back in the sim and we're flying a brand new aircraft today. We are flying the TFDI Designs MD-11. Been trying to learn how to fly this aircraft for a while now, and now I figured it's time to show you what we can do. So we're flying here at Shanghai Pudong, and we're going to send some cargo down to Hong Kong. Flight time today of 1 hour and 50 minutes. Should be a nice flight. We're cruising at 350 initially, and then we're going to go. No, we're not going to step climb. Sorry, we're going to stay at 350. 30 tons of fuel today, roughly. It's quite a lot for a short flight, and 70 tons of cargo. Taking off 17 left here and arriving onto 25 right into Hong Kong. Just a little thank you guys as well for making me reach 1,000 subscribers on the channel. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for subscribing. And here's to the next 1,000. So let's jump into the flight deck. We're here. It's not live time, but it's about 4 o'clock in the morning in the sim. So we'll go battery on, and we'll go external power on as well. We'll arm the electrics, and what we'll do is we'll get the IRSs. That funny sound as well. The sounds in this aircraft are really nice as well. So, and we'll get the logo on. I'll have a look outside and see the lighting quickly. So it does look really nice, especially with the airport in the background. This scenery, is by VHHH. It's Shanghai Pudong. And when we go down to Hong Kong, it's the same guy who does this scenery as well. He does some brilliant Asian sceneries. So we are here. I think it's £17 at the moment in the store page. It's well worth it. So let's get some lighting on the flight deck. Let's get the back lighting on. We'll get some of those on, and the sound front here as well. Right, so we can see what we're doing now. As you can see, it's not the most usual of aircraft. It's slightly stranger. Like here, I mean, you got the IRS alignment up here, and apart from that, it's a bit like an Airbus. A lot of things are automated, but a lot of the stuff is manual as well. I mean, it's the time frame of this aircraft being made, sort of after. So I think this was made roughly about the same time as the 777. You can see, like, this is a generation behind the 777, but made roughly at the same time. But it's still a brilliant aircraft, and it's so fun to fly. We'll get the dome light on actually. Right, and then we'll turn it off in a second. So let's get the dispatch paperwork loaded in. That is us there, hour and 54 in the air. We'll set payload and we'll send the flight plan to the FMC. Jump in the FMC, we are in an MD-11 per minute. Initialise IRS FDX 1724 is our flight number today. Our alternate is Zulu Golf Golf Golf. Zulu Golf Golf Golf. I think that's Guangzhou, isn't it? And we are MD-11. Our cruise altitude is 350. And our wind and temperature, so it's going to be, let me find this, 15 degrees slash headwind of 12 knots. Lovely. Cost index today is 134, and our flight plan is all set in, so we'll go SID 17 left, and we're taking off on the Hassan 81 Delta. Hassan 81 Delta. We'll insert that. That looks nice. And then into our arrival on the 25 right ILS. On the Avi 2 Bravo, And let me just have a look at the charts and see if there is any TD. Yes, so TD transition. We'll insert that. Go flight plan, and if we have a look over here, you can see this is how you increase and decrease your range. So we go plan mode, and then we go increase, or no, decrease, sorry, I want to see. So flight plan, so we're going to depart off of runway 217 left, straight out, left turn, out, and then down, and then this arrival, parallel along the runway, and then back in. Lovely. So we'll go map mode, and we will align the secondary artificial horizon, and we'll get the weather down here in Shanghai. So we'll jump into here, we'll go performance, let's get weather information. So it's 1008. There you go, 1008. Lovely. And we are going to go straight up to cruise of 350. Lovely. And we'll go into our performance, and we'll load all this up. So no incident reference, sorry. Block fuel 26.7. There's our zero fuel weights. There you go, and we'll go takeoff performance today. So that is, oh no, actually, sorry, that's wrong. We're going off 17 left. There you go, and get the takeoff weights. So we'll go optimal specific flap settings. We'll calculate that. There you go. So those are our takeoff data performance for today. So let's have a look at this. So we're going 135 V1, 148 VR, V2 161 flex, temp of 59, and a dialer flap of 25. Let's talk more about that dialer flap. So V2 first is 61, 161, sorry. Lovely, and the trim is, does it give us a trim? It's going to give us a trim when we plonk it into the box, but dialer flapper anyway. So it sounds complicated in theory, however it's not. So you have stage 1, which is your slats, leading edge devices, and then after that you get to pick what flap setting you would like. So all this is the next stage of flap. So because the aircraft's centre of gravity is so sort of volatile to change, they have to give you specific flap measures for takeoff. So today we're going to go flap 25, so we're going to go down to flap 25, which is the maximum it can go. So there's flap 25 there, and then once we've taken off and retracted, we go back to flap 15. And the reason to go back to flap 15 is when we land back, or when we land into Hong Kong, when we go from slats to flap 1, which is the first stage, it'll go to 15. We don't want it to go to 25 because it will overspeed and cause nose down attitude. So we'll go flap 25 departure, like we said, and then we don't need to touch anything now. So when we go 2 notches of flap lead, we'll go to the dialer flap, and we'll get flap 25. So let's jump into here, and we're going flex of 59, flap 25, packs are on. We're going to go, oh sorry, we're going to go runway slope, so it's 0.0 slash, and the wind is 6 knots. And the QNH is 1008. Does it want the, I think it wants, what's 1008 in hectopascals? 2976. What an idiot. Especially outside air temperature. So the outside air temperature is 28, so it's really hot here today. Sorry, I thought it was QNH. 28 degrees, 28 degrees. and those are speed, so 135, 148 and 161, which is correct. And we've got a trim of 5.6 and the trim is here, so we're 5.6. There's 5.6 and we'll get the APU, which is as simple as clicking that button up there. And when that light stops flashing, so we can click the APU bleed and we should get conditioned air into the cabin. Turn the dome lights off, it's actually getting a bit light now. And that's a nicer brightness. Don't need to do much now, just got to wait for the IRSs to align, which shouldn't take long, I don't think. They should be done shortly. Let's talk about the autopilot then. Oh, there you go, speaking of the devil. It is a hell of a lot different to your typical Airbus and Boeing autopilot. So what we do is, after we've got everything set up, we're going to click the autopilot button to engage it, but it's not going to engage because we're on the ground. It's going to arm everything, so it's going to arm the auto throttle and takeoff clamp. It's going to arm whatever nav modes we've got in. So what we'll do is, I just engage the auto throttle, so auto flight, just click once. I'll fly run my head in, and then when we get to 400 feet, I usually engage nav like I do in the Boeing, and then FMS speed when we want to climb, profile as soon as we get above 400 feet as well. So just to get the aircraft going, sort of, well actually sorry, so we go nav 400 and then when we get to 1000 we go FMS speed and profile, and that's basically VNAV, and FMS speed is just whatever the constraints are there. So we have Flex 59 set, runway heading plugged in, and we are ready to go basically. Click the APU bleed down here and the bleed should come off, like so. What we can do now is we go services, we'll close all the doors, wheel chocks, GPU and nose weights can disappear. And what we'll do now is we'll ask for pushback, so pre-planned pushback. Pushback is a bit broken in this, it does sort of move you around a bit too much, but it gets the job done. And that's where I'd like to be pushed back to that line there.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Set the parking right now. There you go, look at that. Beautiful with the sunrise and a Pudong in the background, lovely. Right, so we are now ready for push and
Parking brakes are
start.
released.
So we'll release parking brake.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
We'll
You will start in the sequence.
So pushback has started. We'll go engine number 1 first. Starting to spool. Throw the fuel in. And that's engine number 1 starting nicely. So that's engine number 1 starting. We'll wait for that to cool down a bit and for the pushback to finish. And we'll go engine number 2. Wait for it to get to that blue little cut off there and we'll throw the fuel in. There you go, fuel in. And engine number 2 is starting nicely. There's the cutout. So I'll wait until the pushback is completely finished now before we start engine number 3. And engine number 3 can start now.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
Parking
Throw
brake
fuel
set.
in.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
And those are all the engines starting nicely now.
Startup is
That.
complete.
Brilliant.
Disconnect.
Roger. Good engine start. Clear to disconnect. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Looking stunning as usual. Wow, brilliant. So I believe those are all the engines started. Lovely. So we go to the overhead panel. Oh, not that one. Go APU off and the bleed off. Taxi light can come on. And we can go on. And we'll go to the order brake, to RTO, flaps are extending to 25 now. There you go. And the brakes. I'll go like that. That. Lovely, okay. So, we'll do a little flight control check. Full right. Neutral, left, neutral, forward neutral, back neutral, full left on the rudder's neutral and full right on the rudder's neutral. Lovely. So we'll give it a bit of power and we'll click auto flight. Like I said, that arm auto climb, take off and pitch. That's what we want. And what I actually do now is we're going to nav, alarm nav, and alarm profile as well. There's flap 25. Lovely. We've got to turn those on. And we'll carry on down here. Now I don't have the taxi charge for this airport, so I'm just going to have to take it as we go along. But I believe I can cross 217 right, go straight onto, not that one, that one. Go right onto, can I? Look across there. Actually, no, we'll cross here. And then we'll go up. Lovely, okay. Get the runway turn offs on as well. and the high intensities. And we'll go across here. So we'll cross 217 left, sorry, and then we'll just backtrack up. And we'll go full length. I haven't done the performance for anything less than full length, so. Turn the lights off now. Just across the runway. And let me just make sure, so it's not that left. We can just go right to the end. Lovely. Right. So right to the end. Then we can blast off out of here. Down to Hong Kong. Like I said, this scenery is really, really nice. It's by VHHH, WFS, sorry. And it's really good on frames as well, look. It's got all the interior models. It is a really nice bit of scenery. Right, let's get all the lights on. Oh, I think it's at the big one, didn't I? And we'll get those on. Let's make sure we got all the lights on. Yeah, I believe so. So now to get the auto throttle to kick in, we're going to spool them up to about 40-50%. When they're stable, you can move the thrust levers into about 70%, and 70% the water throttle takes over, and it'll be engaged until we land. It's quite simple. It does sound a bit hard. And our little takeoff, do you know, on the Airbus we have takeoff config warning, that little green box down there is that. So if it's green, it means we are ready for takeoff. So let's not mess around here, let's just get going. So I'll spool them up to a percent. There you go. I'm happy they're stable. There you go. Auto throttle takes over, and we have takeoff climb. Forward pressure. Speed's alive. 80 knots neutral. It's 161 we're looking for today. And there's rotate. Positive rate, gear up. And we're rocking on rolling out of here. That was really nice. It hand flies really well. The nose does come off the ground a bit quickly though, I've noticed, like you just saw. But when it's in the air it flies really nice. Still hand flying. And what we'll do is we'll engage your pilot with a flight. And there you go. We've got climb, and it's going to go into an acceleration bit here, and we're going to go through 200 knots to flaps, just the slats, sorry. There you go, those extending. The airplane's going to try and level off in its climb.
Stabilizer motion.
Stabiliser motion. And what I'll do now actually, is before I forget, we'll go 15 sorry on here. Zooming actually to make sure. 15. And slats can come up as well. Lovely. So we are climbing out now through 5,000 feet. Standard. Text lights come off, runway turn lights can come off. High intensities can come off as well. Not much really left to do. We'll have a look, see what we can see on here. That top set point isn't on there yet, but it's not too far away. There's our slight left turn here. It flies really nice, the frames are brilliant in this aircraft as well. That's one thing you will notice, they are really smooth on frames. Right, going through 10,000 now. Let's turn all the lights off. Seatbelt sign off. And we are well on our way down to Hong Kong. I'll leave you guys now with some climb and cruise highlights, and I'll see you descend to Hong Kong. nice flying smooth conditions down here. Just on the takeoff performance, we're going to get medium water brake from 35 landing. 161 is our VAP, and that's looking nice. We've got a QNH of 1005, weather down there is clear. Some scattered clouds, but the wind is 090 at 4. So let's start getting the aeroplane configured. So we'll go down to 4,000, I think is the 4.5 down to 3. No, 4, sorry, 3. There you go. Okay, that's fine. Take off the flight plan on that side. We seem to be quite far away from the airport still. 14,000 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to descend at my own rate now. I'm going to go 1,000 feet per minute. Increase that. There you go. And Hong Kong should be coming into view. Sorry, over here shortly. Just in those clouds over there, or over here, sorry. We should be flying straight over it, really. So, flight time so far about 40 minutes, we should be down in the next 15 minutes. We'll probably cut across though. Like that. So what I'm going to do is we'll go 240. I will extend the speed brake as well. Get the aeroplane slowed down nice slowly. There's just little stutters there, I can't get the scenery loaded. And we'll get the lights on now, it's about to go through 10,000. Spoilers can come in now. Clouds look really nice. There's Kaitak there. Kaitak approach, and then our airport is over there. Good 500 feet per minute, I don't know why it's got us down this low already. We'll actually have the terrain on now. Does it even show terrain? I don't know how to get the terrain on. There we go, the ILSs have appeared. Lovely. And Hong Kong is loading underneath. It's really nice. I don't have a scenery for Kaitak, it's just a default, I believe. And the scenery for this area, I think WFS has added these in themselves, I believe, and it's included in the scenery. Looks really nice when we come over in a minute. Here we go, here's our kite properly. There's kite tack there. Hong Kong below, there's the port. And there is our airport over there. We left it a bit high, haven't we? Yeah, by miles, I think. It's the runway. So we'll go flat 1. Make sure flat 15's there, yeah. It's my fault, sorry, I got the runways confused. I thought we were landing on 07. So we'll go 180. Should make it. Should be fine. Good flat 15. There you go, we've got it quite nicely now. And there's our runway there, 25 right. Right, so give it a second until the glide goes on just in line with us there, and then we'll engage. Approach, localizer, and we're on the glide now. Lovely, so we'll line these up as well.
Stabilizer motion.
That's fine. Land arm, we've got glide slope, localizer, thrust. Lovely. Go outside and have a look at the view. If it'll let me. Look at that. Stunning. glide. We are approximately, where's the DME? 13 miles out. We're nicely 180 knots, so that's really nice. Established nicely. Like I said, it's hard work, this aeroplane, you have to keep up with it quite a lot. I don't expect a smooth landing like we would do the 777 or something. I'm going to absolutely plant this on purpose as well. It's really hard to, yeah, it's like such a high flare, it's unnaturally sort of, I'm too scared to pull it through, if it makes sense, to that high of an attitude for the flare. We'll give it a go. Look at this. Downtown. Really nice. What we'll do now is we'll go to 6,000, which is that go around altitude. Aeroplane's keeping up with the glide quite nicely actually, it's not too windy though. Right, gear down. Watch the gear come out. There you go, and we'll go flaps 160. What's our final approach speed? 160. And flat 35. And we are fully configured. There you go. So nicely on the glide, fully configured, ready for our arrival. We'll go outside again. Just have some lovely views of this trijet. So strange how they bring you up also. Right, let's concentrate on landing the thing now then. So let's do some hand flying.
Autopilot.
So it's my aeroplane. Bit more back trim.
Stabilizer motion.
There you go, keep us in line with the glide. It's a nice day, so take control.
Stabilizer motion.
Flies really nice now with that update.
1,000.
I had it before the update as well, and it flies a lot nicer. 130 is our minimums today, by the way.
Approaching minimum. 200. Minimum.
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reverses up. Speed brakes up. Manual braking. And down we are a very successful flight in the MD-11. What a fun flight as well. Really enjoyed that. It's such a handful to fly as well. It's brilliant. It's really good. So we do some speed brake. We'll concentrate on taxiing across. What I'll do is disarm the speed brake. Flaps can come up as well. And we'll get the APU started. Welcome down to Hong Kong as well. First time in Hong Kong. Brilliant scenery again. It's by VHHH. They do brilliant scenery, so you can tell by the textures. It looks really nice. And we've got a long taxi now, all the way to the cargo parking at the other side of the airport. I should have gone 25 left for a ride. Oh well. We're down. Bit of a thud after the landing, but a very typical FedEx MD-11 landing. This plane is well worth it if you were looking for a challenge. Once you get to know how it works, how it flies, it's not too hard to fly. It's just a bit different, a bit too much difference between the Airbus and the Boeing. But it's really fun to fly. Right, we'll take this right here down the taxiway and then we're all the way over there. Right, let's see where we're going to park. So, we've got a taxi down here, swing a left, cross over runway, the new runway that they're building, and then straight across sort of the apron and then into the cargo parking area. We'll take whatever stand we can when we get to the cargo parking area. They're all heavy stands, so it'd be more than easy enough to accommodate us today. That approach was fun. Nearly caught me off guard with the runway. I thought we were on the opposite runways, but got it down nicely. Stunning scenery again, and I'm enjoying this sim more and more. I have actually got X-Plane working, so I might jump back into X-Plane next time. I'm waiting for their 777-200 to be released by Flight Factor, and then we might do some long haul ops in X-Plane. So I've got it all working again now, which is good. I fixed the problem. It was just my deinstall didn't install it properly, so I just did another fresh reinstall. And it works now, so we can happily fly X-Plane again. I did a little test flight the other day in it. It worked smoothly. So I'll be more than happy to jump back in if you guys would like to see some X-Plane version 1.0. Now it's come out of beta and into full. It is actually really nice. They've still got the problem in the flight deck where it looks really dark, but outside they've really nailed it. So probably jump back in the X-Plane next time, or the Phoenix has had an update, 777 has had an update, so we'll see. If you guys have got any route suggestions, please don't hesitate to ask, because I'm looking for new routes to fly and stuff. Especially now we've got the MD-11 777-3, 320. I might buy the A300 soon as well for any builds and give that a test run around here. Just making sure that I don't accidentally put it into reverse thrust. And I forgot I've got all my big lights on. Oh, also, I recently purchased the new, I don't know who makes it. No, it's not Imagine, but they're the new San Francisco series. That's really nice. So we might do some 777 ops with United from there. That might be really fun. To get some United ops going. Right, so across the runway now. Going off the runway taxi lights. These can come off as well. Sorry. You can see as well, guys, look at the satellite gates here. Look how well they're modelled and detailed. It's brilliant. This WFS-SIM does make some really nice sceneries. If you're looking to fly in Asia or China especially, this guy has some of the best sceneries I've ever purchased. They're really nice, and they're really good on frames as well. Right, so we'll go down here, swing a right across the runway at this point here, and then we can go straight to the terminal, the freight terminal over here. So, turn the lights on again. As we cross. And back off again. So we'll just take the nearest stand really, that's fine. I did check and they usually park FedEx is sort of in this area and down there as well, so down there. If you bleed can come on now. Lights are off anyway. Give it some thrust. Keep it going. We'll actually go for C9 here. We'll just put it in there. That's fine. Right, we'll help guide it in because I don't have GSX. We'll go right to the end. Oh, come on. Actually, I think that line would be plenty in the middle here. There you go. And the engines can all come off in sequence, and down we are safely. So, hope you guys enjoyed that as much as I did. Seatbelt signs can come off now, and the beacon light can come off on the high intensities as well, and the nav and logo light can stay off, sorry. So, that was a very enjoyable flight. We'll get some ground services connected. Wheel chuck set, GPU connected, we have nose weights, and the main cargo door open. And we can turn the APU off because we're on ground power now, and have a quick look outside. And welcome down to Hong Kong. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed that one as much as I did. Really enjoying the MD-11 by TFDI Designs. I think it's brilliant. If you would like to purchase it, it's on their website at $69 for the base package, which just includes the cargo version. I think it's an extra $10 sorry, if you want the passenger version as well. That comes with a fully modelled cabin and some added details as well. But for now guys, I'd like to leave you. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.